Hey everybody, so I saw some requests out there for a skirmish setup video. So here I am. They just released the new skirmish rules, which I will link in the description. And there's actually something they left out when I was reading over to make sure I covered everything. So now in skirmish, your maximum point value for any character, this is something they didn't mention in the article, is half of the build total. When we played it at Worlds, yeah, I got to play it at Worlds. When we played it at Worlds, it was 150 points. So that means now in a 200-point game, you can't play a character that's over 100 points. It's kind of cool. But I'm just going to basically do a setup for you guys so you get kind of an idea. We're going to treat the standard lights here as special objects. And we have 3 teams. WWE, Foot Clan, and Star Trek with a multi-base because I wanted to do multi-base. So first thing you do is, hey, look, there's 10 characters. So you're going to roll these D10, which for those that don't know how to roll percentile, here's the easiest way. You get one D10 that has a 0, you get one D10 that doesn't. This is the first part of the number, this is the second. So that's 49. So what's a good way to do is when you have all these nice poker chip action tokens, you place one in 49. And actually what we should do, I know we're going live, but whatever. WWE, they got a 9. Turtles got a 10. They have no theme. They got a 4. So Turtles is first player, first player, and then we'll just say first, second, third. All right, so 44. I'm going to actually go through and place everything so you get an idea of how things start to look. 56, you have to determine, because each of these is a starting area as described in the rules. So, and that'll be a 0, so that'll be a 5. This is the original skirmish map, so there is blocking on it, but as the rules say, these are considered clear squares if they are a starting area until that character leaves them. So that's 60. So as I was saying, you have to determine starting areas before you can place objects because special objects are limited to 2 squares. That's 13. No. 97. Hilarious. We're going to say that's 100. Yeah, that actually does make sense as 100. Anyone that's played a D10 based game or even D&D that uses D10s, 59, knows that the zeros get a little weird, but 45. So that's 4, 8, 10. That's all our squares we need to do. Now, let's say that the Foot Clan brought a special object and so did WWE because they're theme teams. So Foot Clan gets to place their special object first before... Make sure, because I think that's how we're doing it. Yes, before, yeah, you even start characters. Okay, so we'll go there because it's 2 away from everything, and then WWE will go as second player. We'll put it there for fun. That's the other thing they changed. They changed it so it's snake drafted now for characters, which I kind of like. It's something we talked about. I think it works well. So, Foot Clan takes one character, says, okay, my object's over here. I'm going to take that. You remove the marker, you place the character. Boom. Nice, easy. WWE goes, all right. I want Kane to be in the action, but not too in the action, so we'll put him there. Good. Still, well, she's not. Nobody's adjacent to ropes. They'll be adjacent to ropes. They'll be adjacent to ropes. He's not. So there we go, multiverse game. Then we'll place the multi-base first. We don't have to, I don't believe. Yeah. And this is how we did it. So that is not a legal placement because that is covering 2 starting areas. You have to allow people to be their starting areas. That's not a legal placement. That is a legal placement. So he's going to go there. Because that player just wants to punch everything in the face. Now, you snake draft, which I kind of like. So then, third player goes, all right, I got my boy here. Let's start to cover some action there. WWE's going, hell. Yeah, sure, because they want Big Show there, for reasons. And then the Boomerang goes, well, Kane's there. I don't want to be too much in the way. Let's try and have, I can sidestep, I get to go first, so let's see that placement. Continue with the snake. We'll go, it's blocking too. There, to have some additional coverage. I know this is so exciting, isn't it, guys? Eddie is his last placement. Wants to force that, so Eddie will try and take on Ego Prime. And then Riker will go here, so he has range, forgetting about Kane's power, which I think Kane has to have a token anyway. And then Foot Clan has the only player with characters left, has to go next to his boy. Now, per the new rules, what can now happen is Foot Clan is first player. Let's say that friendly characters, whatever. They get to go, okay, this is now equipped to him. This is not how it would go, because, you know, cardboard isn't that, but we're going to say that. WWE was next. They were the ones that did this. So they go, okay, say it's the Blood Axe. We're going to put the Blood Axe on Eddie. Ta-da! And then Star Trek didn't bring any special objects, so they didn't get to equip anything. And then you begin your normal skirmish. This is where you would roll leadership and start play. I think that's it. I still like the 100 point. I didn't do any point values for this because I wanted to just show you how things set up. I think that's it for what's different. Autonomous. I love autonomous. Yeah. And then, of course, the new first rule immunity, or first turn immunity. But that's fine. Figures can't be given for extra in the first round. Okay. Yeah. And the pulse wave can't be activated, which nobody has pulse wave. So that's fine. When it's not your round, say your turn. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's about it. I might edit some of that last bit out. Hopefully that clears things up for people. They actually get to see it. The whole everyone taking a round at the same time is still something. I think the phrasing needs to get cleaned up a little bit because we're Heroclix players. We already have this idea in our head of what a round is and what a turn is, but that's cosmetic. That's something that once people are really playing this a lot, we can figure out. But yeah, that's Skirmish. I love it. I think I'm going to run another one at my store here soon because it's really fun. And it really, like, you know, the special objects helps. Now you want to bring a special object. You're in the action. You're actually playing the game. It's not, I'm going to sit here. You know, let's say this before. I'm going to sit here and wait. Which, that's a strategy. It's valid. It's not like that's bad. It's just, I play Heroclix to roll dice. Hey, look. But, Origins, baby. Coming up. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps. You have any questions, put in the comments. I will be happy to try and answer as best I can. Love you.